We are in one of our favorite cities in the world,
Medellin, Colombia. We were here way back in the before times,
but that was way before we were serious with this channel.
But now we've had a chance to return for a brief visit
on our way to our next destination.
We wanted to share with you guys why this is our favorite city.
It's actually our last day here, so before we go, we're gonna run through the best things to do in Medellin.
One major reason we love Medellin is the accessibility of the arts. There are many different museums, art installations, and things to enjoy. Right now, we're shooting in Plaza Botero, and we're right across from the Museo Antioquia. Some other places you're guaranteed to enjoy is the Medellin Museum of Modern Art. They have cool art installations, sometimes DJs. They do a lot of things with sound and color. Another one is a place called Locust. Real contemporary, real edgy, and a fun place to hang out at. Locust is another modern art place in Medellin. Built for the contemporary artists, it was created to stimulate discussion, research, and actually creating and appreciating art. Dope space if you can get out there.
Speaking of art, this plaza has the most impressive collection of one of Colombia's most famous artists, Fernando Botero. Just walk up and down this plaza and you will find 23 magnificent pieces of bronze sculptures. Food is always on the top of our list whenever we go to a destination, and the food in Colombia is no exception. When you are here, you have to try the typical and regional dishes of this area. For one, the most typical dish here is the bandeja paisa, and it's like a huge platter that's full of beans and different types of proteins, including the crispy fried pork belly, along with rice, a fried egg, and avocado. But that's not all. Arepas are something you should try here because arepas are life. You will find them toasted, deep fried, filled, and my favorite are arepas con chocolo. Now, these are kind of like a sweet cornbread-ish, but they serve it with this white Colombian cheese that just makes it so delicious. It was the first thing I got when we came back here. Honorable mentions, one of our other favorite snacks are buñuelos, and don't skimp on Colombia's soups. Sancocho, cazuelo, frijoles. The lovely thing about mini del dia is that it usually comes with a soup of the day. You get a drink and you get a plate full of carbs and protein. Ready to chow down?
Hungry, so I'm about to tear this up. Tracking down and finding high flavor profile menu del dias was our favorite thing to do while we lived in Colombia.
Great choices. Another popular, another cool, another attraction that you need to check out if you make it out this way is Park Arvi. This is a huge, expansive ecological park where you can barbecue, you can go swimming. There's just lots and lots and lots to do out there. The locals love it, tourists love it, but I gotta say, oftentimes the journey is by far greater than the destination. And this, my people, may be one of those times. Getting to Park Arvi, you have a few options, but the best option to take, which will make your journey that much more fulfilling, is to take the cable car. And it's actually an extension of Medellin's metro system. Get on the cable car and take the most relaxing ride from the station to Park Arvi.
This ride is a trip, man. My ears is popping. We keep going up, up.
We're at a really high elevation, and this whole cable car ride is probably approximately like 30 to 40 minutes. So
up. I think we're going straight now though, right?
Yeah, but we're about to go up a little bit some more. It's really serene and beautiful out here, man.
It's gorgeous, man. These views, but I'm amazed at the settlements up here, how people are sustaining themselves and just living in these little small communities on this mountain. But
at this part, we're so high up.
It's gorgeous, yo.
There's no more farmland, it's just mountain.
So that's what's up. Just checking in on our way to Park Arvi. Hope you guys like the views there too. Let me right there, baby.
It's super, super serene and an excellent way to see the wonderful views of Medellin on a clear day. Got it. Are you ready for a challenge? I'm asking because one of the easiest day trips you can take from Medellin is to head towards the colorful little town of Guatape, and on the way, scale the side of a large, gigantic rock jutting out of the water in 708 steps.
Well, we made it to the top.
Yes.
Hey, and we're still alive. Uh-oh, okay.
We're at the end of our trip.
We came to Guatape. We're out. Have you ever wanted to climb a mountain? Another aspect of Medellin that we really enjoyed was hiking the Andes. There are some beautiful trails, there's some challenging trails, waterfalls, all tucked inside of there. It's an enjoyable occupation, so something you can seriously consider doing if you like hiking is hiking the Andes. There are entrance points throughout Sabaneta, in Envigado, and I'm sure some other destinations, but those are where we entered our trails. And they were very challenging. We had to rappel, we had to scale. It was a good time.
I'm tired, y'all. I've been breathing heavy this whole hike, but I think we made it to the top. Go local when you have the opportunity to. There's going to be lots of little different cafes and bodegas in your neighborhood, on your street corner. Try them out. You won't be disappointed.
Loco!
One thing that this beautiful city is known for is its nightlife, but you might wonder where exactly you can go. Although there are many areas in the city that you can go and find some really good restaurants or clubs, head to La 70. This is the place in the avenue where you're going to find lots of restaurants, discotecas, clubs, cantinas, whatever it is. If you want to get into the nightlife scene of Medellin, head there.
Another area you may want to check out for the historical value, the beauty, and the people is Comuna 13. This troubled area back in the 80s and 90s was an area of mass conflict. We're talking about guerrillas, paramilitary, cartels, all battling for this one little strip of land. For those of you who don't know, Comuna 13 developed into a densely populated, unpoliced community where no less than 10 different gangs, narco cartels, and guerrilla groups live autonomously. As you can only imagine, it turned into a continuous war zone and became known as the world's most dangerous barrio. When the government decided they had had enough, they launched an offensive that eventually led to an all-out attack on the residents of this community. This attack was against everyone in the community, rebel groups, gangs, and innocents alike. Operation Orion took place on October 16, 2002. 2,000 ground troops, 2 assault military helicopters, a complete disregard for life, and 41 hours of continuous shooting. now you can witness a developing community that is absolutely thriving, almost self-sufficiently. There are many educational programs in the area ran by the residents, and the artwork speaks beautiful volumes about the future, the present, and paying homage to this troubled and checkered past. I strongly urge you, if you get a moment, to get out to Comuna 13 so you can see the evolution of what was and what is currently thriving today. So if you get a chance to do a walking tour, I strongly recommend you do that walking tour. Several free walking tours start at San Javier Station, so you can meet up there, get you a walking tour to take you throughout that area and give you the history, the knowledge, and show you the beauty of Comuna 13. With the homies. So look, now you see why this is our favorite little city.
Now, of course, this is only scratching the surface, but this is definitely one of those places that you should check out for yourself.
There's tons to see, tons to do, and tons to experience. So if you get a chance to check it out, make sure you do.
Peace.